Can relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson.
And, guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Then there's Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forwards position. And for New Orleans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Ante Graham is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the small forward spot. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Here's McCollum. Minnesota with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Tipped away. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Now here's Beasley. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Russell. He had 25 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Here's Graham. McCollum outside. Ingram kicks to Valanciunas. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On defense, Minnesota. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Over Edwards.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Town, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter. There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Now, here is Russell. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Towns for three. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Beasley, and that's going to be a treble. New Orleans leading by 4. Graham dishes to Ingram. Valanciunas in the high post. Got a piece of it. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense. And it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Now here's Beasley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Russell against McCollum. Ingram outside. Launches a three. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. They get it back. They shoot again. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Leading by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
And here's Russell. Kicks it to Towns. There's the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 7. Passes it to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Edwards can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. That one good for 2. He's got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Beasley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's tipped. Vanderbilt the pass to Beasley. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock him down from behind the arc.
Beasley against McCollum. Over Beasley. McCollum no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Russell dishes to Towns. Now Beasley. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Towns kicks to Russell. Shoots over Graham. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Graham against Russell. And it's Graham missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Count it.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Alvarado. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Reed gets the bucket.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here's Nance. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Oh, that's blocked. Nance against Prince. Pass to Beverly. Here's Okogie. Pass to Prince. Beverly for 3. Sinks the triple. Now it's just a 3-point Pelican lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Jones. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Alvarado. Hits the 3-point bomb. He has 5. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. And it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Pelicans leading by 6. And there's the pass to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. Alvarado doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
I couldn't agree with you more. They allowed some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their points. But when you allow those second unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. It's stolen by Nance. This is to Hayes. Here's Snell. Defended by Beverly. Back to Hayes. Poked away. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Stolen by Beverly. Into the lane. That ties the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. It's deflected. Passes to Reed. He can't hit that time.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Good work there as it goes. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Noel. Covered by Nance. Okogie for three. Pelicans with the rebound. In the corner, Snell with it. The three. Here's Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. Hayes hits them both. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Noel. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New Orleans on top. They lead by 3. And will return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Nance. He's out there with Jones. Tony Snell is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Alvarado in at the 2-guard. Now here's Beverly. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
New Orleans on D. It's a three-point game. Here's Okogie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, as impactful as Okogie is on the defensive end, he is still a work in progress, don't you think, on offense?
I agree, Kevin. His defense will always get him minutes, but he needs to involve himself more offensively, be a threat at that end of the floor, because on occasion he can vanish at the offensive end.
first free throw is good. And Clark, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too. Well, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Alvarado, defended by Beverly. Jones, the pass to Hayes. Stolen by Reed. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Noel. Buries the long-range jumper. Noel's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Okogie, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first one falls. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Prince. Edwards comes in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And so he makes both from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Nance. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
New Orleans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Minnesota. Williamson looking it over. Here's McCollum. Off the mark, and the drought continues. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
And here's McCollum after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. And the Pelicans miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Towns, the pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Edwards. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 11. The drive. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Minnesota.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here is Russell. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Towns. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Now here's Beasley. Ryan Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Pelicans trail by 12. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Beasley for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. New Orleans gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Graham. Back to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. He kicks to Graham. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Ingram. Lets it go from the wing. And the Pelicans get it back. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Russell against Graham. Right side Russell. Now the pass to Towns. McCollum outside. In the corner, it's Ingram. Williamson kicks to McCollum. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Here's Russell. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. Down by 12. McCollum against Russell. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Ingram. 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
There's Vanderbilt. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Graham. And now the Pelicans on the break. Williamson with the ball. McCollum no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Pelicans trail by 8. Graham with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact.
Passes it to Towns. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Vanderbilt with the block. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Vanderbilt. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns, and again it's Minnesota converting.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jones subbed in for McCollum. Here's Beverly. He has 6.
Get there.
Prince outside.
I got ball.
Pass to Noel. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And so here is New Orleans. Graham, the pass to Hayes. Now here's Ingram. Guarded by Reed. Here's Hayes. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Tony Snell's checked in for Javonte Green. Ingram kicks to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And then Jones with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by New Orleans.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Stolen by Beverly. To the paint. Here's Noel. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
You know, he's been one of those players. They've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Pelicans trail by 11. Snell kicks to Hayes. Ingram outside. Nance outside. Poke loose. Here's Beverly. Up and in on the layup. Beverly's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. Fires from the line. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds it to Prince. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Boy, nice strong finish that time by Taurean Prince.
There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Hayes. Ingram with it. To end the run. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good. That one on target from Noel.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Here's Alvarado. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He gets it up. Unable to get that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Minnesota on top, ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and, of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Pelicans?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Noel in at the 4th.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Outside Edwards. Towns against Valanciunas. And the officials call a traveling violation. Vanderbilt's checked in for Noel. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Graham. The shot misses. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Minnesota leading by 17. Outside Russell. Kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Russell's got 11 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's McCollum. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, McCollum. Here's Valanciunas, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Towns against Valanciunas. Towns, the pass to Russell. And again, it's Minnesota.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum finds Williamson. The fader. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound, Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. And now the Pelicans on the break. Williamson with the ball. Kicks it out to McCollum. Drills it from outside. He's got 12.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game. And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Now, here is Russell. 13 points in the game. That one falls.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Edwards against Ingram. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota leading by 17. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Beasley against McCollum. Over Beasley. And the shot is long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Russell passes to Vanderbilt. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Williamson. Second shot opportunity. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Out to Ingram. Back to Graham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
And the first one at the line is good. And Devontae Graham, a player whose number one priority is scoring. But, Clark, he can create, as we've seen, for others as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I think he's worked on that part of his game really hard. He's got great vision, sees the whole court, really good ball handling ability as well. And he makes a lot of plays with low turnovers. Devontae Graham was one of those rare 4-year college players, and he had an incredible second season in the league. Averaged over 18 points and 7 assists per game, proving he's an NBA caliber guard.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Beasley outside. Towns, the pass to Russell. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 13. The pass to Towns. McCollum against Beasley. Towns kicks to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Beasley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Pelicans trail by 18. And here's McCollum. He's got 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Fires for three. And another three for Minnesota.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. It's Russell with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Free throw good, Russell. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
And so Russell hits them both.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Driving in, here's Alvarado. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, Ingram with the steal. Alvarado, he's guarded by Russell. That's tipped. Beasley, the pass to Reed. Outside, Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
In the 2020 draft, he was the #1 pick. Many are excited about Edwards' potential. It's up to him to meet those expectations and maybe even exceed them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Beasley. And Edwards drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Tony Snell's checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Timberwolves. Okogie's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. Hands the shot with nobody near him. 7 points in the game. And Minnesota has possession. Now Beverley. He's got 8 to the inside. Reed gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So it's the Pelicans now after the basket by Minnesota. Alvarado guarded by Reed. Pass to Hayes. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
First free throw is good. Devontae Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. Hayes hits them both. Here's Beverly. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Right wing, it's stolen by Nance. Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. Minnesota leading by 21. Edwards looking it over. Here's Prince. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Prince has got 8.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The dish to Graham. High arcing shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Minnesota leading by 22. The pass to Reed. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Jones. They get a hand on it. The drive by Nance. Out to the wing. Lock at 6. Here's Alvarado. The shot, no good. Great tee that time from Edwards. And now here comes Jones leading the break. It's tipped.
Well, you see the defensive prowess there. I mean, I love when Okogie gets up and sends it back. Not many guys of his size can do that.
Hayes with the steal, and there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw missing. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 21. With the drive, down low. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Alvarado. Hayes trying to break free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pelicans have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Noel. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Passes to Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Over to the left wing. Hayes finds Jones. Knocks it loose and stolen by Russell. 1:36 left to play in the third.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the inside, Hayes. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 23. Here's Beverly. 8 points for him. To the middle and stolen by Graham. Pass to Alvarado. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Nance. Minnesota leading by 21. Pass to Reed. Back to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Nance, no good. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Prince. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Prince against Graham. Five on the clock. Fades away. Here's Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That free throw good from Hayes. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hayes hits them both. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Hands out there with Hayes. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Graham in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Graham. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Beverly with the ball. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Reed with the block. Russell against McCollum. Russell kicks to Beverly. Outside Russell. From deep, Prince. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And here's McCollum for 3, and rebounded by McDaniels.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Balmaro. He kicks to McDaniels. To the middle. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lewis down low, defended by Beverly, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Lewis. And the pass to McCollum.
The nastiness, the edge, the tenacity, the ferocity that Beverly plays with, really admirable.
Prince outside, and it's Lehman in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. McCollum, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Balmaro. He's guarded by McCollum. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Balmaro, that's good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Lewis outside. To end the drought. And Gomez down low. Tries again. And rejection by McDaniels. Here's Balmaro. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
First one falls for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Lewis.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gomez trying to break free. And there's Williamson on the assist by Lewis.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Passes it to Prince. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in for Patrick Beverley. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Lewis outside. Now here is Murphy. T right on him. Pass to Snell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Noel. Well, Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Snell, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Williamson, and Lehman pulls it down. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Murphy. Lewis with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Balmaro, the pass to Towns. The pass to McDaniels. And it's Lehman in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lehman's got his first 3 points of the game. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Lewis kicks to Murphy to the left side wing. Hernan Gomez down low. Towns on him. It's good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Passes it to Towns. Towns is doubled. Takes the three. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Pelicans shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Pass to Lewis. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Now here's Lewis. Here's Snell. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Williamson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
One shot.
That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Here's Noel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And so here is New Orleans, who is outside. Kicks to Snell. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here is Murphy. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Yep, that one goes. Murphy's got his first points of the night. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Lewis covering. Out to Edwards. Here's Lehman. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Lewis. Low block shot on the way, and he's able to get it back. They grabbed their own miss. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
And they got to work harder on the glass. They were getting a lot of those second chance opportunities in the first half, but those have been almost non-existent here in the second.
Here's Noel. To the inside. The pass to Edwards. Here's Lehman. Off target from three-point range. Well for New Orleans, shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Now here's Lewis. He's guarded closer. Yep, that one goes in there. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Here's Lehman. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's McDaniels. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Snell from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Noel's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they will avert a season series sweep. They showed big heart to finally put a win up on the board, but still ending the year with a record of 1-3 against New Orleans.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game
for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Here's McDaniels following the score by New Orleans. Shots good by Noel.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Passes it to Murphy. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Snell. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Down low. Here's Williamson. And McDaniels with the block. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.